Meanwhile, top of the table was at stake in Group H, and we saw in the early games, didn't we? Juventus in action against Malmo. Zenit, meanwhile, taking on Chelsea. I think at 3-2, everyone thought, oh, Chelsea have done it. They're fine. And then Zenit, late on, get the equaliser 3-3, which, of course, is hugely significant regarding who finishes top of the group and the draw that will be made on Monday. Juventus finished top with that 1-0 victory over Malmo then. You take a look at who Chelsea could face then in the knockout stages. These are the four: Ajax, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid and Lille. It's going to be Bayern Munich, isn't it, Gab?
Well, you know what? We talked before about choices that Xavi made. Thomas Tuchel was very, very clear about this. Obviously, Chelsea coming off some bad results. It was like 10 degrees below freezing in St. Petersburg the night before. He made a decision. He said, all right, I'm going to go and rotate. Doesn't really matter, make a difference if we finish first or second, because, we finish second, we can't face the English sides anyway, and they're really good. Okay, fine, but 50-50, you get to play Real Madrid or Bayern, and those sides are really, really good. And make no mistake about it, in this game, they could have easily conceded 4 or 5. Kepa made some tremendous saves. And again, they were playing a team like Zenit, who not only did Zenit have nothing to play for, but they're top of the league in Russia. They're playing the second place team on Sunday, and then it's a 3-month break because the Russian winter sets in. So Zenit themselves were looking past this game into the league. I don't know what it says about the Champions League, but in those circumstances, you have to do better.
What's happened to Chelsea's defence, Gab? Obviously, we waxed lyrical about it so much at the start of the campaign where they looked infallible, and now there's that real vulnerability. Is it just simply personnel?
Well, I think tonight probably was a combination of personnel, a combination of Tuchel, I think, sent the message, this game doesn't really matter. We don't care if we finish first or second. We got to, get our ducks in a row in the Champions League. I think that's part of it. I think in midfield, the chopping and changing has caught up with them. When Jorginho plays with Loftus-Cheek in there, you don't have the same chemistry off the ball. They're just different sorts of players than you do if you have Jorginho and N'Golo Kante, or even Kante and Kovacic together, whichever two you choose to put in there. I think the constant rotation of the front three, they're really paying a price for as well in terms of their pressing game off the ball or against the ball, as German coaches like to say. And finally, Edward Mendy, the last couple of weeks, has shown that he's human. He's not the shutdown keeper he was last season.
The gamble obviously didn't pay off, no?
No, it didn't. And listen, that's Tuchel's call to make. When you make those kinds of wholesale changes, you know what you're signing up for, and you take this result for what it is. Obviously, given the draw, I don't understand it. But I don't read too much into Chelsea's conceding of goals. I mean, 3 against West Ham on the weekend. 2 of those were, one was certainly avoidable. One was just a great strike by Masuaku. No, I'm not blaming the goalkeeper.
What? Mendy was halfway up the pitch.
What? We're moving. We're not. We agreed. We're not blaming the goalkeeper. We're moving on, and we're moving on. But so I don't read too much into that. But in this game against Zenit,
Shaka, they allowed 3 goals to West Ham and 3 goals to Zenit, and you don't read enough.
No, well, into Zenit because of the changes that were made. I think the bigger concern, and is though they scored 3 and Lukaku scored, he just looks so far off what you expect of him, and that becomes a bigger concern than whether a second-string team concedes 3.
Although we talk about it and we look at it, really, it's only Bayern Munich they've got to be concerned with, yeah? Or was that a disservice to Real Madrid?
No.
And Ajax.
Ajax as well. They've been dominant. Why are you smirking? Why are you laughing?
Ajax are 100%.
Well, OK, I understand they're 100%. So if Chelsea are playing Ajax tomorrow, we're going, what, 50-50? We're saying... Yeah. Oh, Shaka, don't give me that. Don't give me that. Go on, Gav, shout at me for being anti-Ajax.
No, I'm going to shout at you for being anti-Real Madrid for once. You said there's only Ajax and Bayern they have to be concerned about? Or only Bayern?
No.
What about Real Madrid?
Said only Bayern.
Real Madrid have won 9 games in a row,
yes.
Right? They're 8 points clear top of La Liga. Even when they don't play great, like they didn't play great against Inter Milan, they've got tremendous individual match winners. at your peril, man. If you want to go and write off Real Madrid like a bunch of Muppets playing in white, that's fine. Go ahead. But Carlo Ancelotti's got 3 times as many Champions League trophies at home as Thomas Tuchel has.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.